Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers, thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, where I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson for you today. For all y'all New Year resolution people, I don't do that, but I do it in a little different way. But I understand it because a lot of stuff I'll put to you may shock you, may not. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I give you information that you didn't already know. That's called enlightening. That's what I do for you. Let's get this lesson started. It's gonna be fun. Rightisms, 25 rule to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. If you pay attention, I got you. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my God be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about if you survive 2025, then get ready to pitch a bitch in 26. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my way in 26. Join the party. It should be fun. Why? It's a new year. Let's talk about it. I don't, I didn't just survive 2025. No, I thrived. I made some personal gains and feel good about that. So 25 didn't hurt me, didn't beat me down. I survived. But when you're living right, it don't make a difference what the date on the calendar say. And I said that about the turn of the new year. Okay, y'all, 2026, 2026. Okay. Whatever you're doing, whatever you did that got you to survive in 25, you should put that on your agenda things to do for 26. That's how you pitch a bitch. Let's go. I'm gonna get a little vulgar. Let me use the word a few times because I think the only thing I can match with six. Let you know the state of my vernacular. What rhymes with six, bitch? All right, here you go. But over the years, I've learned, and over this year, I learned something in 2025 that I won't be doing in 2026. Again, life lessons is you learning what works and what don't work. You keep what work, you throw out what don't work. Clean house, so to speak. Yeah, at the end of the year, I got my little list of things that I won't be doing for 26. Yeah, I guess, yeah, same thing. But I'm planning. That's called planning. That's strategizing in life. I've been doing it all my life, so it ain't a big deal for me. But let's get back to the lesson. For those of you, the life lessons that you learned in 2025 should have prepared you for what? To get you ready for 2026. If what you what okay, if you didn't hear from me in 2026, that means you made the list of 2025. Every year I got a list of people I'm just disassociate with them. Okay, why? If you don't call me, and every time I call you, I get the voicemail, I'm done with it. I don't do voicemail. I ain't gonna leave a message. So when I'm at that level, that's the list. So I don't even waste my time. Every year I make less and less phone calls. Why? Because I'm getting less and less phone calls, obviously. So that's how I gauge my years. All right, moving on. I don't do the New Year's resolution in, I guess, the way y'all think, but AKA what? Lie to yourself. We tell ourselves, I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Bullshit. Excuse me. Stop. Just stop. Just do it. You ain't gotta say no, you ain't gotta say nothing. When I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, I don't broadcast it. I do it. So simple. So I mean back in the day, if we gonna fight, I'm not gonna say put your dukes up. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna just bash you in your face. Now you know it's time to fight. It's go time. So I ain't big on words. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When it comes to impersonal, why make a bunch of statements that you gotta say yourself? Keep it internal. Like I pray. Internally. That's the only person who need to hear it is you. Why you gonna tell somebody else what you're gonna do? Makes no sense. But y'all call that resolution. Have at it. All right. I okay, wait, okay. We make resolution. We lie to ourselves. We tell ourselves, I'm just going, yeah. I don't do, excuse me, I don't give heads up. Again, I'm not going to give you a warning. I'm not going to, no, I'm not, no, I'm just going to shut it down. I'm just going to ghost you. That's new word. I like that word, ghost. Yeah, I'm out. I ghost you. And I love ghosting. That's my new favorite word for 2026. I'm going to be ghost. Why? You ain't going to see me. You ain't going to hear from me. That's ghost. I like that. I like that. See, if it makes sense, I can understand if it makes sense. If it don't make sense, I'm not, man, I ain't got time for that nonsense. We make up a bunch of stuff. Yeah, ebonics, we, slang, whatever it is, but that ghost thing, I like that one. All right. Because I can put it in perspective that works for me. See, I got a concept. I don't know what y'all think about ghosting, but to me, ghosting means bye-bye. You believe in ghosts? All right, I'm out. All right, I don't give heads up. I just ghost you. And since it means nothing to you, why? You ain't reached out to me, so you ain't gonna miss me. That's my point with that. So, oh, you a bad guy. No, I'm not. I'm just protecting my own personal interests with not being disappointed by calling and reaching out for somebody I want to have a conversation with, might want to check up on, get with, all of that. Simple. I get it. I'm learning every year about that. My social life is down to zero. I made a plan this week. Big plan. Big plan. None of it worked out. The hell with planning. I'm just gonna just free will it. I'm just gonna just do. When I film it, when the movie hits, I'm gonna do it. Why? Planning never works out. I when other people are involved. When it's yourself, yeah, but other people, you can't depend on that. And it was not nobody. It's just a series of events. My mom gets sick, my grandson's sick, my son got to work. Everything fell apart, but still had a good day. That's when you're living right. When things that you plan don't go right, you don't feel, oh, I didn't get to go somewhere. Oh, that. Nope, just move right on through that. All right, another life lesson. Again, I give them to you as I get them. All right, where we at? Okay, it being a new year really means nothing. I do what I do. What from year to year, it don't make a difference. I'm steady Freddy. I'm just keep grinding. I just keep grinding. New year, okay, cool, no problem. Keep grinding. That don't change nothing because it's a new year. The grind still stays the same. All right, I don't change for the new year. See, this is my thought process. Oh, it's a new year. I'm supposed to be a different person. No, I'm the same dude. Same person I was last year. Same person was year before that, year before that. But I'm just working on what better myself as the years go by. You get better as you go. I know that. I didn't start out good. But I'm not changing because it's a new year. I change because I have to move on and progress in life. Simple. Sorry, I want to get that quarter. But y'all put way too much emphasis on this new year. You go crazy because it's a new year. That freaks me out. Okay, but enjoy yourself. Be careful. All right, I don't do that. I'm gonna do in 2026 just what I did, what worked hard for me, what worked for me in 2025. Doing me making better decisions for myself, me cutting down on all the stuff that don't do me no good, me making better decisions. That's gonna be happening in 26 too. So that ain't gonna change. I do that every day. So the calendar year don't change what I do. That's my point. New year, same old routine. Get up like I am right now. It's now 4:15. Okay, get up, early routine, morning prayer, morning meditation, morning show, and then go work out and come back and do another show. Yeah, doing this is part of my life. So I work my life around me doing this. I do what I do for you. So this is how I do it. And this is how I work it in. All right. But New Year's, same old routine. New Year's are for dates. It's nothing but a time being recorded on an annual basis. Now, after the first, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do in February? What you gonna do in March? What you gonna do in the year go? Oh, still worry about the new because it's New Year something? No, you better be doing what you need to do. How about that? The years take care of itself. Time running itself. You ain't got to worry about time. All you got to do is get with the movement. All right. I will do on 1/1/2006 like I have been doing the same for the last, what I got here? The last 6 years. Doing my show. Come here, do my thing, make a lesson about the New Year's, and keep it moving. I'm getting wiser. Why? I'm learning from what didn't work for me in 2025. Get that out the way and keep what worked and going into 26 with what? Lighter load. I'm lightening my load. That's called getting wiser, making better decisions. Okay, dealing with people that you may not want to deal with. Just don't deal with them. That's all. Why stress about a relationship that don't mean nothing? If they don't give a damn about you, why would you give a damn about them? I don't care about nobody. Well, that's kind of selfish. Okay, call me selfish. But it keeps me where I need to be, not concerned about what's going on somewhere else other than myself. So calling me selfish. All right, but I'm getting wiser for being selfish. Why? I'm learning life lessons myself. Again, as I'm learning them, I'm teaching them. I'm getting wiser in my lifestyle and how I live it. Why? I do what works for me. That's my whole point. If it ain't working, don't do it. If it ain't serving you, don't do it. That's just common sense. You got a new you. You don't need a New Year's resolution to make that damn decision in your life. You really? Oh, I'm gonna be a better person because it's New Year. Get that crap out of here. Sorry. But that freaks me out. Y'all just go ape crazy for over one day, then go back to acting the same way you was the last 5, 10 years. Stupid and ignorant. No more. I'm gonna change. No, you haven't. So stop, please. All right. I'm going to live right no matter what. Why? I know no matter the year, don't make a difference to me. I'm doing what I need to do for myself. Time, again, takes care of itself. I ain't got time for because it's New Year. All of a sudden, everything's supposed to change. Don't subscribe to that theory. Again, everybody's, I'm going to do this for New Year. I'm going to stop doing that for New Year. Okay, once the new year get old, you go back to the old stuff. So you ain't made no change. You just made a bunch of verbal statements that you can't live up to. Lies. Okay, if what you say don't match what you do, you're a liar. Moving on. That's just me letting you know where you stand with that resolution nonsense with yourself. Nothing to do with me. It ain't personal. But if what you're doing in life is working for you, that's what you keep doing. If what you're doing ain't working, don't bring that into the new year. So I can get with that concept. I understand that wholeheartedly. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a damn about. But if it ain't working, stop. If you need the new year to help you with that, have at it. Okay, make a long list and do the thing that the new year is what you're not gonna do. Simple. Okay, I keep a grocery list in my mind of what I'm going to do and I'm not going to do. But I don't tell nobody about it. Why? It's not your business to tell somebody, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Do they really give a damn? Think about it. Because I personally don't exercise my right to share personal stuff. Why? Nobody gives a damn. I figured that part out too. Again, another life lesson. Moving on. I'm just giving it to you as I get them. But it's not even true New Year. Now I'm about to get philosophical for a minute. I got one page. I say that for the end when I get back. But this ain't even the New Year. Okay, how about that? We're in dead of winter. We just went into winter. It's cold as get up. Everything is dead. Nature is dormant. Ain't nothing new. But they want you to believe that, so they take you on this trip and take you out of sync with what? Nature. January is not really even the true New Year. I just try to lay that out for you. I'm trying to let you know. So I'm not going to sit here and debate about that. You got Google. Man, they got people talking about any and everything we need to know now, and I'm loving it. Why? It's information. We got a bunch of information. A lot of y'all don't want the truth. I'm a truth teller. Y'all don't like me. What the hell? But you claim you want the truth. Oh, you want it your way. Yeah, I know them kind of people too. All right. Like George said, you give people what they want when they want it all the time. I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you need. Now your needs are like yours and mine. Okay? Understand that, please. January ain't the new year. Okay? Don't get me going down that rabbit hole. I had to stop myself. I know I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay? Google, my man, he tell you about the new year. Everybody got that concept. 13 months a year, 28-day cycles. The actual menstrual cycle for the women and the reaffirming cycle for the men, 28 days. That's the moon cycle. That's nature. We so out of touch with that. We got 31 days, 30 days, 1 year, 20. I mean, we got 1 day, 1 month out of all these months. It's the original. And they changed that every 4 years. They added day to it. I understand that. But we really got this thing messed up. But nobody cares about that. Sorry about that. Get back to the lesson. It's New Year's. Happy New Year. Yeah. Old anxiety. Old. This whole holiday, from Labor Day to New Year's, they got y'all in the pocket. Y'all just spending money, The idea of not doing that don't come to mind. Well, kids gotta have gifts. Christmas for the kids. We didn't celebrate Christmas. I'm not a Muslim, but I didn't do the Christmas thing. Okay, Santa Claus. No, I'm Daddy Claus. I'm the one get up every day going to make this money so you can have the things that you need. Okay, every now and then I give you what you want because you did good, so I reward you with that. But I'm not acting a fool going broke with no damn holiday, a bunch of tree and a bunch of gifts. Never done that. So I didn't just. I've always been that. My birthday, Christmas Eve, and to this day, people think because I celebrate on Christmas Eve, and that's our family tradition, that I celebrate Christmas. At 12 o'clock, I disappear. I ghost. Why? I don't give a damn about Christmas, but nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. Why? Don't. Yacht man, don't worry about me. Again, so I'm way past that. But this New Year's thing, okay, now, my tone say, New Year, new life, excuse me. New Year's means to say new life, resurrecting. That's what New Year's supposed to represent, right? Is anything resurrecting? Is nature resurrecting? We got snow every damn way. It's cold as hell. What's new? Ain't nothing new. This is the same old winter. Winter's a bad mamma jamma. Ain't gonna be here until what? March. New Year. When stuff come back to life. New beginning. That's what March represents. And do some homework. I know that story too. When you're studying, I learned a whole lot of stuff. But how about this? I know stuff that I can't teach. What you mean? You know you can't teach? Because I can't express it the way I express what I know. I know because I learned it. I'm a student. I'm not a teacher of a lot of other stuff that I know. That's all. I'm trying to teach everything. I ain't got time for that. I just stick to what I know. But I learned and understand a lot of other stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't got to do their job. They do fine. Okay? They teaching me, so I'm listening to them. Okay? What he said. I ain't got to do that. But those Romans, okay, they changed the calendar. They wrote your Bible. Okay, they took blacks out of what? Their natural rhythm with nature. Purposely, they did that for a purpose thousands of years ago, and we so out of sync, we don't know our asshole from a hole in the ground, as my old man would tell you. Why? We confused. We don't know ourselves. Thanks to them, okay? They take the rhythm out of what we're doing, and we're out of balance. We should have 13 months to the year, 28-day cycles. Just like the female menstrual cycle, the male reversal cycle, that's based on nature. They took us out of that rhythm. Every 28 days, that's a new cycle, new month. You do that times 13, times 28, you get 365. So it ain't just made up. No. When somebody says something to you, let them prove what they're saying to you. Hear it, be objective, and hear what they got to say, and see if it makes sense. I don't give a damn whether it's, if it makes sense, you got to give it some credit. Simple. If it don't make sense, the hell with it. But if it makes sense, you can't discredit what makes sense. You might not like it, subscribe to it, or agree with it, but you can't discredit it. Because you don't agree with me, my philosophy, that doesn't mean it's wrong. Excuse me. Moving on. But the Romans, they took over because they was the fighters. They were the strongest one. So they had power, and they did everything they could to what? To change everything and make what? White privilege, so that they would stay in control forever. Right now, we're still being manipulated by that white man. And he ain't been on this earth over 6,000 years. Get me out of that rabbit hole. See, if I go, I'm go. Well, I got information to back up what I'm about. Wherever I go, I can back up what I say. That's why I'm gonna come in here without a structure. I'd be all over the place. All right, I see the cloud. Let me get this thing out the way. All right, got to hit the gym. Now, men have, you heard me just say the 28-day menstrual cycle for the female. They teach that. Why don't they teach the male cycle? Okay, cerebral fluid, spinal cerebral fluid comes in refurnishing every 28 days. Santa Claus brings us the goodies. That's what the men get. If you don't squander your semen, you add years to your life. Semen retention. What's that? Not abstaining from sex and no masturbation. Oh, hell no, man, you crazy. The idea of not releasing and not having that orgasm, once we started, we figured out that thing of, oh, man. Okay, that's another lesson. But the point is, I'm trying to tell you, we have a cycle also. It ain't just women. Anything nature does, it ain't just going to do one side. Nature don't play that. Just one. No, nature is balanced. I want to enlighten more unenlightened people for 2026. That's my New Year's resolution. But that's my plan every year. Okay? I'm like Pinky the Brain. What you gonna do today, Brain? Try to enlighten the world. How you working out with? How's it working out for you? A little bit. I'm doing all right, but I'm still trying. Let's go. Nothing beats a try. Okay, a good try and failing beats a failure that never tried. So if you give it your best effort and didn't work, you can't say you didn't try. That's all. If it didn't happen because you tried your best, that means it wasn't for you. You couldn't do it. Moving on. Some things in life is like that. My goal, again, is the same as it was when I first started this damn thing 10 years ago. Enlighten everybody I can with what? Knowledge of self. That's it. My goal ain't changed. I'm staying focused. Ain't nothing changed yet. Still know thyself. But I want to enlighten as many unenlightened people as I can. What? Every year. I want that total to grow. I want that title to grow. People who know themselves. I'm taking little bits at a time. That woman said a little bit of something better than a whole lot of nothing. So I take a little bit. With right thinking philosophy, aka self-mastery, you won't just survive, you will thrive. Trust me, in any year. Don't make it different by the year or the number. So again, I just match it up with go with 6. All right. But 5, everything is good with 5. It's easy to match 5. But 6, pitch a bitch. I'm not changing. I'm pitching a bitch. Okay. I'm gonna be a bad man in 2026. For all those who are opposed or don't roll with me, I'm about to have my way with you. I live in a world of total chaos, led by the Captain Chaos. I gave him the name before he took the damn office. I told you what he was and how he was, and he living true to his name without a doubt. But we all caught up, and everybody, I ain't flinched. Ain't nothing that go on bother nothing that's going on in my life. So why should I worry and care about a bunch of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me? I'm going to write about it and say, I'm going to waste my time doing lessons about that clown. Why? Everybody else is doing it. I ain't got to ride that bandwagon again. If everybody going that way, go the other way. Why? That ain't the right way. And they're going to pound on. Yeah. So I let them have that. So I ain't doing nothing slick when that comes to that. So I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know about that guy. But we living in chaotic times. And if you caught up in the chaos, you caught in the matrix. You in the system. You worrying about stuff that don't concern you at all. And you what, man, you stressing and freaking out. Don't do that. Become a right thinker. Maintain your cool and do what you got to do. Last but not least, the movie, excuse me, the more, my handwriting stopped, the more you know yourself and about yourself, the bigger bitch you can pitch when you get ready in 2026. So do your best, be your best, and let them see you. Do what it is you do, whether they like it or not. Give it to them. And that's called pitch the bitch. Okay, so 26, pitch a bitch. Hope you do the lesson right thing because I got to hit the gym. But again, in closing, may you all live to be 100. Pitch a bitch to the day you die. And me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my bitch pitches have passed away. I got to go. Have a too much fun. Let me go.